Hello and welcome back to Jerry's Live. My name is Michaela Westra and I will be your host tonight. For those of you that were looking forward to this show, we were going to have Emmy on with me for my very first mystery art box show. Unfortunately, she's feeling a little under the weather. She is going to be in the chat if you want to say hi, and making sure that she is able to answer any questions I don't see. So, mystery art box. If you are here for the first time, this is a box full of mysteries. I have no idea what is in here. It is full of art supplies, and it is locked. I have not seen anything that is in here, even though I've been contemplating it all day. So the rules for mystery art box are I have to use everything that is in this box to create a final piece of art within the hour that we have for the show tonight. So, quick thing before we get started, today's class code is going to be JL347. If you pop that into JerrysArtarama.com, it will show you everything that's in the mystery art box, plus what I already kind of have prepared. The only other rule is I'm allowed to pre-sketch my image onto my panel here. This is a Yes Canvas, a 16 by 12, and the whole motto for Yes Canvas is it accepts everything. It accepts watercolor, oil pastels, acrylic, whatever you want on there. So no matter what's in here, I know we'll be okay with my surface. Now, let's go ahead and unlock this. Let's see. Okay. So let's see what's inside. I'm really scared because I think they were trying to stump me for my first time. But let's see. Alright, let's see. Bring this up so you guys can see. Alright, so looks like we have some brushes to start off, some Polar Flow brushes. These are pretty fantastic for whatever you need. So I'm actually pretty excited that I have these in my arsenal today.
You have to use every one of them. At least
every one of them?
Yep.
You're just saying that because I was very excited. Oh man. Okay.
Welcome to the show.
Okay, so we have some Soho oil pastels. These are really lovely. I don't know quite yet how they're going to be a part of my piece, but they'll probably go on last. Alright, what else do we have in here? Oh, I see watercolor. Great. So this is one of our Soho plein air watercolor sets. These are really fun. They're magnetic and it clips together like this. You can attach it to your sketchbook. Still not sure what's going to happen here. Oh, and of course we have charcoal. And I see acrylic. So I have some Soho charcoal, some extra soft to match my extra soft oil pastels, and I thought I was done with the acrylics, but we also have Turner Acrylic Gouache Fluorescent Rose. So I'm slowly starting to plan. I also have a palette knife, which I could use for my acrylic and my oil sticks, but we'll see. And then at the very bottom we have the Lucas Krill Studio mixing set. I feel like you guys were decently nice, but let's see how we're going to do this. So probably have to start with watercolor, because if I were to start with the acrylic, the watercolor would not adhere to my surface once this plastic material is on there. So I'll have to start with this. And I'll probably also jump into the acrylic gouache. Actually, I now know which piece I'm doing. Because I have chosen 2 different reference photos for this because I had no idea what I was getting. My 2 options that I've sketched for myself is this beautiful raven and this absolutely beautiful fluorescent landscape. So because I have that acrylic gouache, I think I'm going to go for my Ferris wheel. So I have a reason to put that fluorescent in there, where I don't know if I would have a place to put it in my raven. And then I'll end off with oil pastels, but where do I... Okay, I'll figure out what to do with my charcoal, but I think starting with the watercolor is going to be the best bet, but I should probably get started. I only have the allotted time for the show to create a piece, so here is my Ferris wheel sketch. It was just something pretty fast and easy. Pull out my reference photo, and I have to use every brush. Alright.
At least one.
Okay. One stroke per brush. Alright. I got 2-inch, 3/4 inch, and quite a few rounds, and a rigger. So this one right here, nice long liner brush, which might be helpful for my Ferris wheel. Okay. I'm feeling relatively confident here, but we'll see. I don't know how I'm supposed to get my watercolor with,
It's a gradient. Just all for one. Yes.
Alright, okay, so thankfully I did grab a bucket of water, just in case. That was a smart move. I do want to start with this and my watercolor. We're about to see how that goes. Alright, so let's get the sky, which is kind of like this color. Try and get it on the tips of my bristles. Alright. So as I'm starting, does anyone have any questions already? And let us know if you've seen a mystery art box before and are excited to see me panic paint tonight.
We've already gotten a couple of comments on Facebook talking about what a fun box it is, and I said, honestly, we went a little easy on you for your first time.
I appreciate that. I really do. I just know, though, that the next time it won't be quite as easy.
Next time we're going to blindfold you.
Oh, no!
Honestly, you got lucky because we had plans for you and Emmy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what were those plans?
We're not telling
You'll
you, we're
never
saving
know.
them.
Oh, well, okay.
It was good enough to be saved. Just remember
Oh.
that. Good enough to be like, we're not gonna waste this on just one.
Okay.
I mean, your gradient's beautiful
Thank you.
already.
Oh, I just accidentally got 2 other colors on my brush.
Yeah.
I love that little palette. It's the cutest little.
I love it. And it's wood, and it makes it look so nice and classy. Okay. So, I'm trying to lay down my light colors in the watercolor, which is basically everything except for the black, for the most part. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to give up on this large brush because it is quite difficult to to grab the colors I need. Alright, let's go for some more yellows. And I'm afraid to look up at the clock because I know I just started, but I have a fear that it's all of a sudden gonna be like over before
No,
I
you're
get.
barely in.
What?
You're barely in. You're good.
Okay. I'm already panicking and I've barely started.
It's only 6:07.
Oh man. Okay. And need more on the other side. Oh god. A little bit too dark for my liking, but that's okay. Bring it down here. Trying, because I know I had fluorescent colors in this painting, but I'm trying to figure out where this fluorescent rose is. Oh my gosh, I don't have purple, do I? Do I have purple? Is this purple? What are you? I will make purple. And I love this little tiny palette. It's so cute. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna put this over here so you guys can see. I'm trying to slow down now because maybe I shouldn't be panicking.
You don't have to panic until 5:20, 6:20, probably.
Probably. So I'm good for now. I'm okay. I feel like maybe I'll use this on the Ferris wheel. Oh, but the charcoal. Where do I charcoal? Got lots of purple. It's fun looking at pictures like this because this foam on the edge, my brain knows it's white, but because of the lighting and the sunset being kind of purple, it's very straight purple. I'm definitely gonna lean into that because that's very pretty. I will say, I am sad Emmy is not on with me for a couple of reasons. She had sketched something on her Yes canvas that is the cutest thing in the world, and I hope she brings it back for another Mystery Art Box show. She made like a cute little little pigeon with a little baseball cap and sneakers. And I was very excited to see him. I'm going to have you guys request to see that later on so that I also can see it later on. I don't want to do black, but I want a dark color. brown. Is that not brown? Nope, that is not brown. Green. If you just mix enough colors together that are on the opposite end of the color wheel, you'll eventually get a brown or a black, which is what I'm going for over here. Feeling pretty purple, but I think I'm okay with that.
Amy would like you to know that the pigeon is definitely coming back.
Oh, thank goodness. I am very excited for this. So it sounds like we're already prepared for our next Mystery Art Box show. You guys got an idea. Emmy's got a sketch. I've got a raven. This is actually very fun. I know I'm very quiet right now, but I am so in the zone right now. I need more blue. Let us know in the chat if you have done your own mystery art box before. Because I would definitely recommend it if you have not. Grabbing a bunch of art supplies that might not go together and see if you can figure out how they go together. Alright, I think I'm going to call the water done here in a second. I'll probably jump back to it as I go. Maybe I'll add just a little bit more blue. Okay, now I think it's time to figure out what I'm gonna do with this acrylic gouache. I'm gonna use my little watercolor palette as my palette, little baby.
Michaela, can you push your panel up just a tiny bit?
Alright.
There you go.
Okay. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more brushes to use. Let's start with this guy.
The fun fact is that they're all white, so we'll definitely be able to tell if you missed it.
There will be evidence. Actually, I'm gonna hold this one off for my acrylic. Put that there. Let's see. Take off all my little protectors. If you get these little protectors and you think whether or not you should keep them, my recommendation is to not hold on to them. Just because sometimes if you don't put it on just right, you could damage your bristles. I would recommend a nice little brush holder or somewhere where they can be stored safely otherwise. Okay, let's see where to put my fluorescent. I think I'm just going to put this around my Ferris wheel as a little emphasis. Now, as I put this on here, the background is wet, so there will probably be a little bit of bleeding. I am gonna try and be okay with that. Ooh, that is very fluorescent. That's fun. Also, if I had known I was doing watercolor, I probably would have erased my lines a little more. But I'm going to try and cover them up as much as I can.
It's almost like that's the point.
Okay. A little bit more. Where else should I put it? Oh, maybe I should put it in the water. A little reflection. And that's a little bright for me, so I'm gonna tone it down a little bit with some more water. And in order to find out where I want these little reflection lines, I'm looking at what is reflected in the water already. You can't really see any shapes, but you can definitely see colors. And this blue that's reflecting in the water is coming from the center of this Ferris wheel. You can kind of see it here, reflecting down here. So if I want that bright fluorescent to reflect down, I'm going to basically follow the outline of this blue to make it feel like a realistic reflection. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. So let's put that brush away so I use more. You have a question?
More of a comment, but Kathleen from YouTube suggests that you use the charcoals to make little birds in the sky. Little charcoal birds. Cute.
That'd be fun.
And Emmy agrees that it would be cute.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end with the charcoal. I say that now, but I feel like I'm going to change my mind again. We'll see. Okay, do I have to use all of the acrylic paint? Or just like, can I just use one of the acrylic paints?
I feel like you need to use the majority of them at the very least.
Okay. That's fine. This is fine.
However you creatively do that. I will say, you don't have to use all 24 colors of the oil pastels.
Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Thank you.
Just go ahead and take that suspense away.
Alright, let's take all of these colors
pretty
out.
So far, no, I'm like...
Maybe you should have gone harder. Challenge me more.
Well, all you've done is watercolor so far.
I know, I forgot for a second that I had like 3 other mediums still. Alright. So
Also, I'm writing down that you said challenge me worse next time.
I take that back. Okay. So try not to think about that part. Let's talk about acrylic. So we have the iron oxide black, which I wasn't planning on using, but maybe I'll use a little bit of this. I don't usually use black. A yellow ochre. We have Viridian, ultramarine, permanent violet, alizarin crimson, cadmium red deep hue, cadmium yellow hue, and titanium white. Now I think I'm going to jump in and do those really dark sections. So maybe I'll start with black and get that out of the way and then layer color on top of it. Because this here in my reference photo is almost completely black. Okay. Actually, can I get a palette? I don't think this mini palette is going to work for me. No.
Yeah, there might be.
Okay. You know what? Maybe I'll just squirt it straight on there. you. Okay. So let's
Pretty neat
get...
that you use the table, but then we'd have to clean that up.
Yeah. I wouldn't recommend that. I mean, if you have that at home, definitely recommend because it's very fun. Because then your table turns into like this beautiful masterpiece of just color. Going to put it in chromatic-ish order with the colors I'm using. Maybe I'll use a little bit of blue. Nah. Alizarin crimson. Cadmium yellow for sure. Some white. And I don't think I'm going to use any of the green. I'm going to lean towards warmer colors. Okay. And I'm not going to use my palette knife. I think I'm going to use this, even though this is a very strange shape for what I want to use it for my oil pastels, to add little touches of color. It's a very wide palette knife though, so we'll see how that goes. Let's reorganize a little bit. Okay, I have a lot of brushes still. Start with the biggest one. Get that black out of the way. There is one thing that I feel like black looks really good with, and that's those light fluorescent colors. I think it really makes them pop even more because there's a lot of contrast between them that way. There's a lot of little people in here. I think I'm going to try and add a couple of those people. People, people, people. Post. People. People. I always recommend sound effects when you work. I feel like it helps me work better. Alright. A little bit more down here. Then I'll layer some color on top of this. So as I'm laying this down, I will not be able to add any watercolor to this area anymore because, like I said, it's not going to be able to adhere to the plastic consistency of the acrylic. So I have to be very careful if I want to continue with the watercolor, which I think I'm okay. But getting down close to the water, to be careful in case I want to adjust this. Tiny little black spots. I don't know why I'm using the biggest brush possible for this part. Okay, and then I want more black down on the bottom. I should make some of the sand down here black too, because it's very dark. I don't know why this brush feels so ginormous. And I'm definitely painting the table. So we're gonna have to repaint it anyway. Okay. I think that's all I'm gonna do for black, and now I'm gonna dive into my colors. How many brushes do I have left? Only 4. Halfway through. Okay. Next biggest. Go in, maybe I'll mix some of this purple into my black, so there's a little bit more of a transition between the black and this next color. Because I still have to add in all these tiny little pier legs. Is there an actual name for the little legs of a pier?
I think pilings.
Pilings? Pylons?
Google it. It is pilings.
Look at you go. I would have never guessed that. Pilings? Okay. Painting my pilings. And I have a lot of orange from my sunset peeking through these. So I'm trying to be fast but also careful with where I put these. Because I want to do that in watercolor. Yeah. It's always good to create a little rest at the bottom so it looks like they're sitting in the water. Shoop. Okay, so I'm gonna let that dry and then I'm gonna go back in and fill the space in between with this really nice orange color. And then I have a light purple building. Paint around my people that I painted before the building. I'm still in the watercolor mindset because I keep wanting to go for my water to moisten up my acrylic. And I typically would recommend not watering down your acrylics. I know some people do. It's not exactly an archival practice. But it really depends on the artist. Some people like to try it. Yeah. Does anyone know what pier this is? Is this in California? Because I think I've seen this actual pier before. I can't remember. Pacific Park? Let's get some highlights in there. I'm gonna do a little bit of a lilac or a lavender. And the top of this is just barely highlighted. Okay. Oh, it keeps going. Oh no. Continue this building off to the side. And where else can I put this color? I think I can add some to the Ferris wheel. Alright. Now it's kind of just chaotic in the center here. I think I'm just going to make the idea of what's happening. Use this. It's like a staircase. And then a bunch of people down here. Add my little people. It's so fun painting people far away because they're literally just little dots of a paintbrush.
Oops.
Whoop, whoops. Alright, let's get some orange up there. Need more orange in this. Oh, try this off. You have a question?
Yes, MJ Pete is wondering if you're going to leave the sky as is.
Yeah, I'll probably leave the sky as is. There are a couple spots down near the horizon that I forgot about. But for the most part, the sky is gonna stay as it is, I think. I really like the subtle variation of color. And some, like the highlight on the side of this building is just bright yellow. Oh, and there's a cute little sideways window. Again, I should probably switch my brush. I don't know why I'm using such a big brush when I have so many. Okay. Alright. Then let's make sure we get the blue. Make a little teal. I feel like that famous color mixing man on the YouTube. I'm not quite as good as he is, but girl can dream. And I'm debating on if I want to try and put the words in the middle of my Ferris wheel, but I think that would be hard. Considering I now only have 15 minutes. What has happened? I still have 2 more mediums. Okay. I need to add some Ferris wheel seats in here. Let's get some random colors. We got orange. I'm just gonna do some boops. 1 boop. 2 boop. Every other, 3 boop. 4 boop. Alright. And then the other ones are red. But I'm not feeling red, so I'm gonna go for blue. Some blue boots. Oh, and of course they have tops. I didn't see that part. Okay, more boobs. And I'm following Ophelia's little trick of using your apron, since I did not grab my easy wiper rag, which I could. I'm just making things harder for myself. I need 1 more boop. I have to let that dry. Let's do this up here. Alright. Any other questions for me while I'm in the zone?
I think we're just vibing over here on Facebook.
I think we should do a count. What do you have left?
Okay, so I've used the watercolor, the gouache, the acrylic. I have 2 more brushes and a palette knife left. And the oil pastels and the charcoal left.
In 13 minutes.
This is when the panic paint starts.
Yep. 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 Oh no. It's fine. I got my easy wipers. Everything is fine. Okay. Oh, I still have to do the sand. Okay. Just gonna mix all the colors together.
Notice how fast and furious the mixing is. All the colors in one.
We'll eventually get to the color I want. It's pretty close. What do you think? I feel pretty good about that. Alright. Oh, that is red. Never mind. I don't feel good about it. I'll take it back. But since I put it on there, I'm going to keep going and cover it up with something else if I have time.
Sandra on Facebook said she thinks it might be the Santa Monica Pier. And
Okay.
she is in fact correct because it says that on the reference image.
Oh, yay. So I have seen this in person. I went to California once, but I did not see it lit up like this. I feel like that would have been fun. Okay. Got my flaming red sandy beach. Maybe I'll try to tone it down a little bit. With some sand color. Okay. I still have so many things. Okay, putting that brush away. Next. I need some type of purple. And an orange. We got the weird thingamabobber. Get some green. Oh no. I calmed down and that was a mistake. I should have never relaxed. I should have just stayed anxious the whole time. Don't forget your sound effects. Oh my goodness.
I like it that you sing when you're stressed out.
I don't know why. It just comes out of me. Okay, I know I need to stop painting with the acrylic and do one of the other mediums, but I can't. Okay, we're stopping. No, we're not. I need more. We're almost done. And then we'll move on to the other things. Oh no, I splattered my painting again! Okay. Maybe I like it. Maybe I'll just leave it. Embrace the chaos. Got the rigger left. paint a tiny little potential palm tree. Okay. All the brushes have been used. Now I need to use oil pastels and charcoal.
Not to make you any more panic, but you have 6 minutes left.
Oh, okay, okay. Everything is fine. So we're going to sand up our sand. And then some blue. I feel like this is going to be the part that makes everything more fluorescent. Also, I would typically wait for this to dry before I put oil pastel all over the place, but we're not gonna do that. We don't got time. All right. Add a little bit more pink. Ah. And we need orange. And do a dark purple for my peoples. We need red and red and definitely just grabbed that and got oil pastel in under my fingernails. I don't know how I like how that feels. Okay.
Use the palette knife.
Oh no, I did not.
So we still have one brush.
No, I've used all the brushes.
Use all the brushes.
Brushes are used.
Palette knife and charcoal.
Yep. I got 3 minutes. I got a plan. Boop, boop. I want these brighter. Okay. Oh no, I didn't. I have to. Everything's fine. Oh, I dripped on my painting again. Okay. What am I doing? Orange. I'm sweating.
I think you're redefining it as we watch.
Okay. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
And what's annoying is it still looks really
It still
good.
looks so good. Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop.
Should we come up with a punishment in case she doesn't use all of it?
No, why would you say that? I have 2 minutes left. I still have 2 minutes.
Sudden death.
It's fine. I'm totally ruining this poor palette here. He's like, please, no, stop. Okay. Oh God, why did I do that? 2 minutes. I still have charcoal.
And a palette knife.
Ah, okay. In case you can't read, that says Pacific Park. It's still wet! No! No, okay.
Do it. Get it on there. It counts. It counts.
Okay. We're good. I'm hot. You guys hot?
Yep.
It's hot in here. All right. Are we good?
I don't know, are we?
Did we do it?
Got everything right? All the colors.
Yeah, so we have
Pastels.
You used every
oil
pastel,
pastels, acrylic, watercolor, all the brushes, acrylic gouache, a couple splashes of,
Studio water.
yep.
It looks very good.
right? Beautiful, honestly.
Thank you.
For as winded as you are.
I will say,
it's gorgeous.
everyone in the comments is panicking with you.
Yeah.
I'm glad. Oh, I need my little, whoop, whoop. I need other people here. All right, at this point, I'm just gonna keep going until you tell me to stop.
Give me a few more minutes.
Okay, good.
We started a couple minutes late.
If you want, we can throw you some more challenges real quick.
I would rather you not, to be honest. Why, do you guys already have something up your sleeve or something?
Oh, we've been brainstorming the whole time.
For real?
But don't forget, we are in a literal studio.
Of course.
The limit of fun things that we can hand you, but we won't.
Because you're nice and you love me. You guys are very quiet. Wow. Okay. Charcoal.
Ooh, I like that down at the bottom.
Yeah? You like that?
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Thanks. I'm like so warm right now. This is rough, guys.
You're gonna have to go home and just find some zen.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go home and meditate.
Give me one more minute.
Okay. What else do I need? This poor art supplies. Go in. Okay.
Calling it?
I think I need some pink. Just right here. But yeah, other than that, I am good. I think I did a thing, and I think it turned out pretty interesting.
I think it's
That's a funny way to say beautiful.
yeah.
Okay. Boop boop. I'm done. Whew, that was fun.
How do you
All
feel
right.
on the back side of it?
I feel like I need a breather. But I mean, otherwise I'm feeling good. I feel like this isn't how I expected it to go, but I think it turned out pretty nice. Well, yeah, that was, thank you for panic painting with me. That was our mystery art box show. Let us know if you try this yourself. If you want to share what you did, check out our Jerry's Live Facebook group and make sure you answer that one security question so that you can get in and access all the goodies. And if you want to try this yourself, check out that code JL347. Use all of the same supplies. Challenge yourself. Give yourself an hour. And see what happens. All right. Thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. This was my very first Mystery Art Box show. And next week we have Emmy on. She's going to be doing the second part of Introduction to Watercolor with Ophelia. So she's going to step things up, go to the next level, and do something kind of fun. So definitely check that out. But I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye!